Hi guys, and this is Lamana Creative Learning, and today we are going to configure a switch, right, using a Cisco packet tracer, right. On this configuration, right, we are going to give a host name, a banner to switch, a login password, online console, enable password or enable secrets, or enable password to a switch, right, is the same, right. Line VTY is equal to 4, login synchronous, exit timeout. We are going to give the time to 2 minutes 0 seconds. We are going to create VLANs and name VLANs on a switch, right. Assign single port or multiple port to VLANs, assign IP address to VLANs, DHCP server to switch, DNS server, save running configuration, startup configuration. So let's see the image. As you can see, this is the image of the topology, right. We are going to set a single switch, right, to multiple devices, right, to multiple devices, VLAN 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and these are the IP address. These are the names: accounting, HR, IT, economics department, business admin department, canteen and lab. These are the VLAN 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. This is the image, right. So let's go to the packet tracer and see. As you can see, this is the packet tracer, right. For setting up the topology, and please guys, for time being, I'm going to fast forward the video, right, for better understanding. Okay guys, right, we have finished setting up the topology. So let me minimize this. So as you can see, this is topology, right. So let's start configuring our switch. This is switch. So you double click. As you can see, we are on the command line interface. So now we are on user mode. From user mode to privilege mode, we write enable. Now we are on privilege mode, right. From privilege mode to global mode, we say config T. Write a command line config terminal. The shortcut is config T. Now we are on global mode. So let's see our first configuration. Our first configuration will be host name. So this host name, we are going to change the name of the switch, right. We are going to change the name of the switch. So let's go back to our command line interface and see. As you can see, this is the switch name, right, ordinary switch. So let's give it a name. So we say host name. Let's give it a name. Let's say AI post switch. AI post switch. As you can see, the name has changed from switch to AI post switch. Right, so let's see our next configuration again. Our next configuration will be login password. Right, we are going to give a switch a password, right? So users will not be able to access the switch without a login password. So let's say line console, give a command line console 0. Right, let's give a password, console password. Let's give a password from 1 to 5. Right, so let's log in. So let's exit. Right, so let's go back to our next configuration. Our next configuration will be, okay, sorry, so we have left the banner out. So let's do this banner to switch. Right, let's do a banner, a message. Right, so let's give a message. So we say banner MOTD, which stands for message of the day, MOTD, right, and a character. So I would love to give a $sign, but you can give any character you want. So our message will be, this system is only authorized by Lamana, full stop, and a $sign at the end. Right? So let's end this. Right, let's exit and see. So as you can see, this is our message. This system is only authorized by Lamana. User access verification. It's asking for a password. So let's see. Our password is 1 to 5. Let's enter 1 to 5. Now we are on user mode. From user mode to privilege mode, we write enable. Now we are on privilege mode, right? So from privilege mode to global mode, we say config terminal, short was config T. Right, so let's see our next configuration. Our next configuration will be enable password. Right, enable password or enable secrets. Right, we are going to set one, but it's the same. Right, the only difference is when the user go to the configuration, he will see the password, right, like the administrator, and this enable secrets will not show the password on the configuration. Right, so let's do it and see. Command line interface again. So we say enable password. Enable password. Let's say enable password will be 1 to 4. Right. So let's give an enable secrets. Right. But you choose one. Right. You pick one. Either enable password or enable switch. Enable secret. Right. You will pick one of them to do your configuration. Enable secret. Let's say enable secret from 1 to 6. Right, press enter. So let's see our configuration. Do show warning config. As you can see, the host name is AI post switch. Right, the enable password, as you can see, this is the password for the enable. Right, this enable, okay, sorry, this is the password for the enable secrets. Right, the enable password is 1 to 4, as you can see, 1 to 4. So let's scroll down and see. So let's do again. Let's come again. Let's do for line VTY, right? We are coming to set line VTY 0 to 4, right? A password. Well, let's give a line VTY password again, right? So let's say line VTY, right? 0 to 4, right? So let's enter a password. The password will be 127, right? For line VTY, say login. Tell the user to log in, right? And exit. So let's see our next configuration. And login sequence and exit timeout, right? This login sequence, it only work on line console, right, and line VTY, right? So we are going to set the time to 2 minutes 0 seconds, right? If the switch is idle for 2 minutes, what you will do, it will go off and start the configuration again. So let's say line console 0, right? Login. The shortcut, we don't need the spelling. You write in 3 letters or 2 letters and press the tab. Sequence SYN and press tab, right? So let's give the time. Exit timeout 2 minutes to 0 seconds, right? So let's set it again for line VTY. Line VTY 0 to 4. Let's enter. So login. Login sequence SYN. Say exit timeout. Exit timeout 2 minutes to 0 seconds. And exit. So let's create VLANs. Let's create VLANs and name VLANs on the switch, right? We are going to create a VLANs, right? Multiple VLANs, and give VLANs name on the switch. So let's go back to our command line interface. So let's say VLAN. Let's start with VLAN 10. The name of VLAN 10. The name of VLAN 10, which is accounting. Accounting department. Accounting department, right? So let's go to our topology. See, as you can see, these are the names. These are accounting department, HR department, IT department, economics department, business admin department, canteen and lab. These are the names for VLANs. So let's go to our command line interface, right? So let's exit. Let's do for VLAN 20. VLAN 20, right? VLAN 20, the name for VLAN 20 is HR department. HR department, right? HR department. So let's exit. Let's do again for VLAN 13. VLAN 13. The name is IT department. IT department. Right, so let's exit. Right, let's do again for VLAN 40. VLAN 40. The name, which is economics department. Economics economics department. Let's do again for VLAN 50. So let's exit. Say VLAN 50. VLAN 50 name which is business admin department. Business admin. Business admin department. So let's do again for VLAN 60. VLAN 60. Right, name which is canteen and lab. So you don't give a space, you only give dash and dash again lab. Right, so let's show the VLANs. Let's see the VLANs. As you can see, these are the VLANs from 10 to 60. Right, accounting department 10, VLAN for VLAN 10, HR department for VLAN 20, and IT department for VLAN 30, 40 again economics department, 50 again business admin department, 60 canteen and lab. So our next configuration will be assigning, right, these ports into various VLANs. Right, we are going now to arrange the ports from 1 to 5. Right, from 1 to 5 for VLAN for accounting department. We range again from 6 to 10 to HR department, so on and so forth. We do for 5 ports on each VLAN. Right, so let's exit. Right, let's go to the interface. Right, I'm going to do for a single port, how to assign a single port. Right, so let's do first for a single port. So interface fast 0/1. Right, 0/1. Let's switch the port. Switch port. Mode access. Right, so let's access the VLAN. VLAN 10. So let's show VLANs and see. As you can see, we have assigned fast internet 0/1 to VLAN 10. Right, this is the way you assign a single port. So let's assign again from fast internet 0/2 to 5. We are coming out to arrange the ports. Right, exit. Let's go to the interface. Range fast internet 0/2. Right, because we have assigned 0/1. Fast internet 0/2 to 5. Right, so let's switch the ports. Switch ports. Mode access. Let's access the VLANs. For VLAN 10 again. Right, so let's show the VLAN. As you can see, we have assigned the ports from ports 1 to 5. Right, let's do the same for the rest from VLAN 20 to 60. Right, exit. Right, exit. So let's go to the interface, range, fast internet, 0/6 to 10 for VLAN 20, right? So let's switch the ports, mode access. So let's switch the ports again, switch ports, let's access the VLANs, access VLAN 20, VLAN 20. Let's do it again for VLAN 30. So let's go to the interface, range, fast internet, 0/11 to 15, right? So let's switch the port, switch port mode, access. So let's access the VLAN, VLAN 30, VLAN 30. Okay, my bad. Switch port access. Okay, VLAN 30 is VLAN, not VLANE. Okay, so there lies the error. So let's do again for VLAN 40. So let's exit. Let's go to the interface range, fast internet, 0/16 now to 20, right? So let's switch the ports, access, right? Switch ports access VLAN 40, right? For VLAN 14, enter. So let's do again for VLAN 15, right? Go to the interface, range, fast internet, 0/21 to 24, right? To 24. Switch ports mode, switch ports mode access, switch ports access VLAN 50, switch ports mode access VLAN 50. So exit, right? Let's do again for VLAN 16. So say interface range gigabits, right? Gigabit 0/1 to 2, right? Why the gigabits? Why I give VLAN 60 a gigabit? Because the switch has only 24 fast internet ports, right, and 2 gigabit ports, right? So the last 2 ports is the gigabit ports, right? So I assign the 2 ports to VLAN 60. So let's switch the ports, switch ports mode access, right? So let's access the VLAN. VLAN 60. Let's show the VLANs again. Do show VLAN. As you can see, VLAN 60, which is Cantina Lab, has only 2 ports, gigabit 0/1 to gigabit 0/2. Right, I've assigned the fast internet Alright, from 1 to 24. From 1 to 24. These are the fast internet ports. These are the 2 gigabit ports. So let's see our next configuration. So we have done this, right? So our next one will be assign IP address to VLANs. Assign IP address to VLANs. Let's go to our command line interface. So let's exit. So we are going now to assign IP address. Let's go to our topology, right, and see the IP address of each. As you can see, these are the IP address. Right, these are the IP address for VLAN 10 192.168.1.1, 20 for VLAN 20 192.168.2.1, for VLAN 30 192.168.3.1, 40 again 192.168.4.1. Right, we are going to set IP address to each VLAN on the network. So let's do it and see. Let's go to our command line interface again. So we say, let's go to interface, right, VLAN 10, right, the VLAN, now we're on VLAN 10. So let's give an IP address. The IP address will be 192.168.1.1, right? The subnet mask will be 255.255.255.0, right? Use the subnet mask, press enter, right? So let's exit this and see. Right, let's do it again for VLAN 20. Go to the interface, VLAN 20, right? So we're going to give now the IP address for VLAN 20. IP address is 192.168.2.1, right? The subnet mask will be 255.255.255.0. Alright, press enter. So let's exit again. Let's do for VLAN 30. So let's go to interface. Alright, VLAN 30. Right, VLAN 30. Let's enter. So let's give an IP address. IP address 192.168.3.1, right? So the subnet mask will be 255.255.255.0, right? Subnet mask. And let's do again for VLAN 40, right? So say interface. Let's go to the interface. VLAN 40, right, for VLAN 40. So let's give the IP address of VLAN 40. IP address is 192.168.4.1. Subnet mask will be 255.255.255.0, right? Exit, right? So let's give an IP address for VLAN 50 now. So let's go to the interface. Let's say VLAN 50, right? So let's give an IP address. Give an IP address of 192.168.5.1, right? Subnet mask will be 255.255.255.0, right? Press enter. So exit. Let's do again for VLAN 60. Say interface, right? Interface VLAN 60, right? VLAN 60, right? IP address 192.168.6.1 subnet mask will be 255.255.255.0. Exit. Okay, so let's go to our configuration. So do right show config, show running config, running config. So as you can see, I've assigned the ports. Interface. So let's see. Okay, let's see our next configuration. Right, DHCP server. Right, we are going to set a DHCP server to a switch. So let's do it, and so let's go to our interface. Right, let's go to our interface. So we'll see IP DHCP pool, DHCP pool. Let's give the VLAN's name VLAN 10, which is accounting department. Right, so let's give our network. Let's give the network to 192.168.1.0, right, for VLAN 10. Right, you know the default gateway is 192.168.1.1, so the network will be 192.168.1.0. the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. right, let's enter. Right, so let's give the default gateway, which is the default router, 192.168.1.1. right, let's enter. So let's give DNS server. Let's go for DNS server. DNS, right, DNS server will be 8.8.8.8, right. So let's exit. Let's do it again for VLAN 20. So we say IP DHCP pool, DHCP pool for VLAN 20, right, which is the HR department. This is the HR department. Press enter. Alright, let's give the network for HR department. The network will be 192.168.2.0, right, which is the network ID. So the subnet mask will be 255.255.255.0, right. So the default router now, which is the default gateway, default router will be 192.168.2.1, right. Press enter. Right, let's search for the DNS. Let's give the DNS IP. So the DNS IP will be 8.8.8.8, right, which is the DNS server. So let's exit. Let's do again for 30, for VLAN 30. So let's say IP DHCP port, right, for VLAN 30, which is IT department. So let's set the network. The network will be 192.168 dots, right? 192.168.3.0. Subnet mask will be 255.255.0, right, which is the network ID. So let's give the default router, right? Let's set the default router. So we say shortcut DE press tab. So the default router will be 192.168.3.1, right, .3.1. So the DNS server now, we give the DNS server as 8.8.8.8. enter. So let's exit, right? Let's exit. Let's do again for 40, for VLAN 40. So IP DHCP port 4, right, for VLAN 40, right, for VLAN 40. VLAN 40 is economics department. Economics department. Right? So the network will be 192.168.4.4.0, right? So the mask will be 255.255.0, right? So the default router will be 4.1, right? And the DNS server is 8.8.8.8. So let's exit. Let's do again for 50, VLAN 50. IP DHCP port VLAN 50, right? VLAN 50, which is business admin department. Business admin department, right? Business admin department, right? So network so let's, for time being, so the network will be 192.168.5, right, .5.0. Press enter. So the default router will be 192.168.5.1. so for the DNS 8.8.8. let's exit, right? So let's do again for 60, which is canteen and lab, right? Canteen and lab, right? Canteen and lab. So the network, so for time being, let's press the upper key. So the network will be 192.168.6.6.0. The default router will be 192.168.6 again .1. So let's give it DNS server. DNS server will be 8.8.8.8. So let's do our next configuration. Our next configuration will be save warning configuration and startup configuration. So let's save the configuration. So let's end this. Let's end, right? Let's save WRI for right. Press enter. So let's copy, right, the warning configuration to startup configuration, right? Let's say copy warning configuration to startup config. Press enter again. So let's exit, right? So let's go to our topology and see. As you can see, this is the topology. So let's assign IP address to each device on the network, right? So let's say come to this PCR VLAN 10. Click on the PC and onto desktop, IP config, right, and assign DHCP. As you can see, DHCP request successfully. The IP address is 192.168.1.2, right? As you can see, the network, the IP address for this whole network for VLAN 20 for VLAN 10 is 192.168.1.1, right, which is the default router. So let's do again for this PC again. So let's assign the DHCP successfully. So the IP address is 192.168.1.3. The subnet mask is 255.255.255.255.0. The gateway is 192.168.1.1. The DNS server is 8.8.8.8. Let's do again for this printer. Let's come to config, right? DHCP is pinged successfully. The IP address is 192.168. The gateway, right? The gateway is 192.168.1.1. DNS server is 8.8.8.8. Right? We give the printer a static IP address, right? Let's go to desktop, right? As you can see, it's pinged successfully, right? Let me maximize. As you can see, successful. Let's do again for this other PC. It's successful again, right? Let's come to VLAN 20. See, as you can see, successful, right? It's successful again. DHCP request successful. Let's go to the printer. As you can see, it's successful. It's successful again. Successful. Let's do again for VLAN 30. DHCP request successful. Come to DHCP. It's successful again. Let's come to, now we're on printer now, so let's go to DHCP. Right, the default gateway is 192.168.3.1. The DNS server is 8.8.8. Successful. Let's come to this other PC. Come to desktop, IP config. Successful. Let's do again for this other PC. Successful. Let's do again for this other PC. So it's successful. It's successful. DHCP request successful. So printer, DHCP successful. Successful. Come to this other PC. It's successful. Come to printer. Now we're on VLAN 50. It's successful again. Come to this other PC. It's successful again. Okay, let's do for this desktop. Right, so let's change it. Okay, it's successful, but not the IP address, not the default gateway. So let's go to our wireless router. Right, let's go to our wireless router and set the wireless router to DHCP. Right, now we're on DHCP automatic configuration. Right, so let's give the IP address of the wireless router. The IP address is 192.168.6.1. right, the subnet mask is 255.255.255. okay, the DHCP server is enabled, so let's save the configuration. So let's go back to our topology. Let's go to our PC. Let's go first to static. Let's go again to this event. As you can see, 192.168.6.100. The subnet mask is 255.255.255. The default gateway now is 192.168.6.1. The DNS server is 8.8.8. So let's come again to tablets. Right, let's go to static first and DHCP. It's now correct, it's confirmed, everything successful. Let's go to our smartphone, desktop, IP. So as you can see, this DHCP is wrong, so let's go back and see. It's successful. So let's take another device here. Okay, for instance, let's take again a PC again, right, or a desktop. Let's take a desktop. Okay, let's take a desktop, double click, right, okay, let's go to physical, right, physical. Let's switch this off. Let's remove these modules and let's put the wireless interface. let's switch it back on. Okay, let's wait and see. As you can see, it's connect, right? So let's set it to DHCP. Okay, it's connects successful. So the IP address is 192.168.6.104. the subnet mask 255.255.255. The 0, the default gateway is 192.168.6.1. the DNS server is 8.8.8.8. so thank you guys for your time, right? I hope we learned, and this is my first video on networking, so I hope to see you next time. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. God bless, right?